This episode is brought to you by Buy My Stuff on eBay. Yes, you too can buy my stuff from eBay. Simply search for the seller, Tin Dog Podcast, and you can own some rare and collectible items. From the same people who brought you Buy My Books on Amazon. Check the show notes for a direct link.
Scanning for audio.
Welcome once again to another Tin Dog Podcast. This time I'm going to be talking about quite a recent release, because you know that Torchwood is now, bi-monthly? Well, if anything was going to be bi, it was going to be Torchwood, wasn't it? Number 95. Do you get the sinking feeling that there's going to be a point when they reach 100 and just stop? I may shed a tear, or two to be fair, because Torchwood is, and has been for some time, the highlight of the monthly range. Every time there's a Torchwood, even if I'm in the middle of listening to something else, I stop, I listen to that, do a lovely little review and then come back, because I just love the thing. So here we go. It's number 95. It's starring Indra Varma, who played Suzie, from before season 1. And they keep bringing her back, and it's absolutely lovely. She does a great performance. She does sound a little bit like Nicola Walker for my liking, so it just sounds, well, you know what, that's fine. It's not the end of the world. Written by Holly Robinson and George Fletcher. Now, this story would have hit home when Torchwood Series 1 was out, 16 years ago. Because it's all about, well, let's read the synopsis, shall we? Looking for a mysterious energy signature, Suzie Costello bumps into Hywel, who's having doubts about getting married tomorrow. The next morning, they wake up with a baby and a whole lot of problems. As always, tiny little synopsis, and that is absolutely fine and dandy, because that's what we've got. We've got a nice... You know what? I hate damning with faint praise. It's a very well constructed story. It's tremendously well acted. It's well thought out, and it fits into Torchwood perfectly. It feels very much like, I don't want to say middling. It feels like one of the episodes of Torchwood that would be on TV that you'd thoroughly enjoy when it was on, and then that would be it. You'd go, yep, I really enjoyed that when it was on. It was good. And then you wouldn't give it much thought beyond that. Yes, there are some themes that are dealt with and gone into. That makes sense. It's people, of a certain age, 30-somethings, who are suddenly having children. And that's what this is about. It's about people getting married on a certain metatextual level. Yeah, if you want to talk like that. It's about people getting married, people moving on, people learning who they really are. And those are the themes. And let's face it, when you're writing, you're supposed to have a little post-it note or a postcard pinned to the board above your computer or laptop, whatever you use, pen, bit of paper, tablet. You see, that would have been funny, because that would have been a reference to Babylonian myth, not a tablet as in a Samsung Tab 4. No, what I'm actually saying is that what is the theme of this is something you constantly need to come back to remind yourself while you're writing. And the themes are those. But of course, you've always got to put it into a narrative, haven't you? And that's what works. That's how we do it. We've got Suzie, who's a very driven member of Torchwood, and who's been fleshed out, something rotten by Big Finish, so that we always know who she is. And then we've got a guy on a stag do, and then we've got a baby who appears, and we've got energy traces, and we've got alien invasions, we've got rifts, we've got emotional conflict, we've got characterization, we've got development, we've got everything we need from a Torchwood. But the fact that we know that Susie's dead just means, well, that's it. So, yeah, it's a good story. Perfectly good. Does it have incredible aliens? Not so much. But that's because that's the price you pay. You pay that because you've got great characterization, great acting, great performances all round. It's not going to be this monumental, seismic shift in narrative when it comes to Torchwood. It's not going to be earth-shattering with revelations. What it is going to be is a damn fine example of Torchwood. It's not as dark as some of the others. It doesn't stick with you in a kind of haunted way like some of the others. Say The Hollow Choir or one of those other ones. No, this is just a nice story. And if it was on TV, you would thoroughly have enjoyed it and then moved on. No, that still sounds like damning with faint praise. I'm sorry about that, because it's great. Here's the trailer and decide for yourself, as always. Until next time, be seeing you.
Morning.
You nearly gave me a heart attack. Were you sneaking out?
What kind of a woman pulls a man on his stag do?
Oh, that makes sense. Wait, what kind of a man picks up a woman on his stag do?
No, this is just perfect. What else could go wrong?
From Big Finish Productions, Torchwood, Child Free.
That is a baby.
Yes, I got that bit. What, is it yours?
No, God no.
Well, how the hell did he get here then?
Teleport or transmat or I don't know. Might be an alien, might be a stalker baby.
Might be an alien.
Yeah.
In Cardiff.
Oh, you have no idea.
Rock-a-bye baby on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. Oh my God! What are those things?
Blobs Howell. Run!
Oh my God, they're following us!
They are following the baby! I've been scanning her and the energy she's emitting.
Wait, what kind of energy is she emitting?
Oh, the lethal kind.
Ugh.
Unless we can think of something, our baby is going to kill us.
Big Finish, for the love of stories.
That was the Tin Dog Podcast. All topics discussed are the intellectual property of the copyright owners. No infringement is intended. Why not follow the show on Blue Sky at tindogpodcast.bsky.social. If you've enjoyed this podcast on YouTube, please click like and subscribe. To contact the show, email tin-dog@hotmail.co.uk. The Tin Dog Podcast is a founder member of the Doctor Who Podcast Alliance.